How are you?
I'm very well, thank
Would
you.
you like to sit down, or would you prefer to lie?
I'll sit, thank
Right,
you.
well, sit right down. Now, tell me, how are you in yourself?
Well, I'm really feeling rather in the pink.
Oh, this is terrific.
Yes. It's funny, really. You know, if anybody had told me that talking to psychiatrists would have helped me at all, I'd have laughed in their faces, you know. But I can honestly say that our little chats together have really been of tremendous benefit to me.
I'm so glad, Roger. Of course, a lot of people are instinctively very suspicious of psychiatry, and possibly, you know, with reason, but it can help in times.
Well, I really think it can, because... you know, I've got so much more self-confidence now.
Yes,
I'm much less self-conscious in the company of the opposite sex, which I wasn't, as you know.
You're less inhibited, are you?
I should say.
Good, this is terrific.
And the wonderful thing is, really, about it all, I'm in love.
Oh, this is wonderful news, Roger. You're in love with a woman?
Yes.
Oh, so much the better. That's terrific.
You know, it's so wonderful to be in love. I can't tell you the absolute joy I have.
Well, love is a wonderful thing. I've been there myself. It's a wonderful thing.
I mean, she's this girl, this creature, this goddess.
Yes.
She's so, you know, it's so right. Everything is so wonderful.
Yes.
You know.
You really click together.
Yes. Oh, it's so marvelous. But the only trouble is that apart from this wonderful, light-hearted love that I have, I seem to be saddled with this tremendous, burning sense of guilt.
You have guilt as well as love. Well, this is unfortunate, Roger. You know, sex is the most natural, healthy thing in the world. There's no reason at all to have any guilt about it. I mean, why would you have guilt about sex? It's a lovely, beautiful thing, Roger.
Well, it's not really as simple as that. You know, it's rather difficult to explain. I don't really know where to start.
Well, begin at the beginning. That's always the best. What's the girl's name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, that's a lovely name, isn't it? Well, my wife's name, in fact, isn't it?
Yes. It's Stephanie.
Yes, it's Stephanie.
No, it's Stephanie.
Yes, it's Stephanie, Roger.
Yes, it's Stephanie. It's your wife.
Oh, you're
Stephanie.
in love with my wife, Stephanie?
Yes.
Well, this is a perfectly understandable thing, Roger. She's a very attractive woman. I married her myself. I don't see why you should feel upset about that.
But she's in love with me.
Well, this again is perfectly understandable, Roger. I mean, you're a perfectly attractive human being, as I've told you over the last few weeks. There's nothing repulsive about you, is there? There's no reason why a highly sexed woman such as Stephanie shouldn't fall in love with you. And I must explain to you, Roger, that I'm a very busy man. I have many, many patients to see. I see rather less of my wife, perhaps, than I should. And I think it's very understandable that she should seek some sort of companionship outside the marriage. I don't think that's unreasonable at all.
But she's not seeking anything outside marriage, Dr. Braintree, and nor am I. We want to get married.
Well, this again, I think, is perfectly understandable. After all, you're two young people in love. You want to manifest your love feelings within the confines of a bourgeois society through marriage. I think this is very appropriate.
The awful thing is, you see, I should feel so grateful to you for what you've done for me, and all I can feel is this burning jealousy. I can't bear the thought of you touching her.
Well, of course you can't. I can understand it. She's tremendously possessive about someone one loves. When it's tremendously possessive, it will be unhealthy not to have this jealousy reaction, Roger.
But don't you see, I hate you for it.
Of course you hate me,
for being
Roger.
so near her.
Yes, of course you hate me, Roger. You love to hate the one who loves the one you hate to love to love. This is a very old rule, Roger. There's nothing to feel ashamed about. It's absolutely reasonable.
Don't you understand? I want to kill you.
Of course you want to kill me, because by killing me, Roger, you eradicate the one you hate. This is a perfectly natural reaction, Roger.
You're so reasonable, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You understand it all so much. You're so logical.
Yes, I am. It's my
I'm going to have to kill you now.
Roger, this is a little inconvenient, because I have another patient at 6:30, and then there's somebody else at 7 after that. I wonder if you could make it sometime next week. Could you make it early in the week, sir?
When do you think?
How are you fixed on Wednesday morning, say at 9:30? Would that be convenient?
Yes, that's perfect.
Right, well, if you could pop along at 9:30 and kill me then.
Once again, Dr. Braintree, I'm amazed, really. I'm so grateful to you for showing me the way.
It's what I'm here for, Roger.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And with a bit of luck, this should be the last time you need to visit me.
Well, you can give me a call on 883-0702 and tell me who it is. Okay, so imagine the scene. Two old ladies sitting in a tea, having tea together in very Victorian dress. Very high tea as well, silver teapot and all the rest of it. And, don't drink it out of the saucer, my dear. But very quite obviously as well, they're wearing dresses, but, these two beards give them totally away, especially Billy Connolly's, which is a big, hairy thing. So here they are. Tell me who the second comedian is.
Gladys?
Yes, Elsie?
I hope you don't mind my mentioning it.
What is it, dear?
Well, it's a little bit delicate, you see.
Feel free, we're friends after all.
Well, it's a personal problem of yours.
Mine?
Well, yes, it is. How can I put? It's rather physical and, quite frankly, it's socially unacceptable.
Oh, I see. You're talking about my underarm problem, aren't you? I've tried everything, but it's such a worry.
No, darling, that's not it.
My breath. You mean?
Strange as it may seem, no.
Well, what can it be? Oh, you don't mean my unfortunate little noises, do you? I can't help it. They keep slipping out.
No, it's not your dentures, dear.
What could it be?
Well, it's your facial hair, Gladys.
You've noticed, have you? I thought the powder was covering it up.
I can assure you it isn't, dear.
Thank you very much for the hint, Elsie, but while we're on the subject, you're not exactly lacking in the facial hair department yourself.
Well, I'm a man, Gladys.
Critical of the shortbread tin image that Scotland had, the Highlands and the... and so but you see, while all that was going on, the people I knew in my working class upbringing were guys who sang at parties. Hey, they didn't sing like, went hurry home. and they had this style. When I was a wee boy, I used to watch them singing at parties, and there was no words in the songs. Hurry home, and then occasionally, I bet you recognize, I love you. And then as I watched more and more of them, I could see the trick, And there's two words you have to learn. And the first word is erufo. It doesn't mean anything. Erufo. And it's every party you've ever been to. And the other word. The other word is Sirubi. Sirubi. S-E-E-R-O-O-B-W. Sirubi. And then any three syllables you like. I love you. Second line, you take them, put them around the room. So it goes, Sirubi, love me too. Then you just mess them around and keep going up. I love you. At this point, they're all joining in. They think they know it,
The BBC.
Yes, indeed. It's the highly esteemed Goon Show!